licking an eyeball, and biting your boss? Woohoo's new video is all about the I Dare You challenge at an office.
Okay guys, today we're going to be doing another Woohoo video because we haven't done one in a while and they have released another I Dare You challenge video. This I Dare You challenge is supposed to be for an office, so I'm guessing this is for if you really want to get fired from your job really quickly or make your coworkers hate you for like the rest of your time working there. I'm not so sure, so let's just check out and see what kind of dares they do in this office.
I dare you to jump into the dumpster. That sounds right up my alley. There we go. It's the perfect size. I hope none of my coworkers sees me like this.
That is like the smallest dumpster I've ever seen. Usually dumpsters are located outside the building, so this is just like a garbage can, but it didn't even look like there's anything in it. I can just imagine you're just working at this office place and this guy just keeps on jumping into the paper recycling bin or whatever it is, and you're just like, come on, Tim, like get it together.
I dare you to race across the office on your behind. Go! Everybody is rooting for their favorite contestant, but one bottom ended up being faster than the other.
Okay, that's the weirdest challenge ever. What? What kind of office does this? They get two people to like slide along the floor. You know how dirty the floors at an office could be? That's gross. Everybody's watching them. Like, no work must get done at this office. Like, let's have a race to see who can slide along the floor the fastest from one side to the other. Like, this is something you'd see at like an elementary school, and then they get told off by the teacher. The teacher would be like, hey, guys, you can't do that. You gotta stop. If I was the boss here, I'd just walk in and be like, okay guys,
you're fired.
What a quiet office. I dare you to try and survive the noise of kitchen utensils. I can't handle it. The only way to make it through is to break the musical instrument.
I like how he actually like broke the plate. Okay, that's pretty good. If you're in the break room, this doesn't look like a break room. It actually looks like it's huge and it's got a big couch. So just looks like somebody's living room. But how annoying do you have to be like be the person who comes in, everybody's on their break, and then just start squeaking your like knife and fork on your plate? Think about all the other people who are in the break room. They don't want to hear that. Like, you get so many people would be annoyed at you if you're doing that in a real office. You'd get like told off big time.
Look at that big guy. I dare you to soak him with a water gun. Don't think about the consequences. Okay, I guess I'll try it.
This one's even worse. That's a huge, like that's a massive water gun. How the heck did they even get that into the restaurant? How did the restaurant even allow them? They're just like, yeah, we're gonna take this massive water gun in the restaurant. I don't know why we're bringing it with us. We need to bring it in. And then to just spray a random person with it, that's like an easy way to get kicked out of a restaurant. I thought these were office job dares anyways.
I don't think he's too happy about it. This will be my last day at this job.
How is that? He was working at an office and now he's sitting at a table ordering food. And then they say it's going to be his last day at the job. I thought he worked in an office. So now he works at the restaurant? I'm so confused. What the heck? I remembered why I stopped reviewing these videos because they're just so bad.
Here's today's corporate newsletter. I dare you to lick your coworker's eye. Let's take a pic while I'm licking your eye.
Okay, so imagine for your work you have like a WhatsApp text with your boss. So you can contact him and he can contact you about important things for your job. You're at a restaurant with your friend one day and then there's your boss texts you. You have a look at it and it says, lick your coworker's eye. Yeah, that sounds like a really great place to work. He's just like at another table, like spying on them, hoping they're gonna do it. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good, guys. Like, what kind of boss or employer does that? Lick your coworker's eye. Yeah, that's definitely something you can do in a workplace environment.
Are you jealous of our team building skills?
Why do we need to do this, boss? And he's like, for team building skills. You know, in page 37 of your team building workbook. You know, it'll be in there. Just don't look it up though. It's definitely in there. Yeah, come on, just do it. Come on, why are you asking questions anyway? You want to keep your job, right? I definitely wouldn't want to work for an employer who would like send me like messages telling me to do random challenges, or even if it was another employee telling me to do it, I still wouldn't want to work in a place like that. They're like, oh, tomorrow you got to delete some of your coworkers' work on his computer. You got to go while he's on his lunch break. You know, you got to stay there and see if you can delete some of his work. That'd be really funny. I dare you. You have to do it.
I dare you to hold a giant bird-eating spider. Oh, I can't do it. But our boss isn't scared of anything. A giant spider is no big deal. Now, according to the rules of the game, the person who wins gets to make a wish. You have to bite the CEO. I dare you.
What? I don't know what to say to this. You're sitting outside a couch, outside of your boss's office. Instead of working, you are seeing who will touch this spider or tarantula. Then your boss comes out of her office and then goes, oh, you're doing a spider challenge. Oh, I'm not scared. And then joins in. And then just, hold the little thing that the spider was in and it's like, oh yeah, this is easy. So then the auditor says to go bite the CEO. So you have to go and bite the CEO in the office.
Excuse me? How dare you? We have a cafeteria here, you know? Go to lunch. Stop chewing on my arm.
Oh, what are you doing? Can you not? She doesn't even there's no okay, that's it, get out, you're fired. Really, there's no way that person would be fired instantly. What is going on in this office? This company probably isn't doing very well. This is how they operate on a normal day-to-day basis. Their stock's probably not doing so well. If you have any stocks in this company, I would definitely recommend you sell them as quickly as possible.
It's time for lunch at the office cafeteria.
What kind of office cafeteria is like a restaurant? This person's even going, oh, hey, waiter. At a cafeteria, you go to where the food is, don't you? You go and collect the food, usually on a tray, and there's somebody behind the cafeteria there and they put it on a plate for you and then you pay for it.
I dare you to go to lunch wearing a Carnival costume. Okay, I'll do it. But the best part is yet to come. This is a great idea for a corporate costume party.
What the heck? They dare each other to dress up in Carnival costumes? And then they're both just oh yeah, I have those in my locker or whatever or nearby so they can change into them right away. Normally if you dare somebody at the office, okay, dress up as in this costume, the person will be like, well, I don't have that costume with me because I wasn't expecting to get dared to dress up like that. What office place do you have to have costumes ready for if you get dared to dress up? Doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Again.
What's new in the stock market? Apparently, Brazilian shares are falling.
Brazilian shares in what? You gotta be more specific. If you say Brazilian shares are falling, what are they falling in? This is not how real companies work.
We have a meeting coming up with the CEO.
Hey, wait. I just realized they have the same chair as me. This chair, which probably everybody owns because it was a very cheap chair. Cool.
I dare you to go to the meeting wearing crazy costumes. Meet your employees. A goth girl, the lead singer of Kiss, and a disco boy. The creative department is here in full force. The CEO didn't like our costumes.
What did they expect was gonna happen? Did they expect it was gonna be a good outcome? Oh, let's dress up in front of the CEO and look all silly and look like we don't take our job seriously. Yeah, the CEO will love that. I'm pretty sure if you did that, the CEO would just replace you with somebody else. Instead, the CEO is just and does this weird thing with their hands and throws their pencil away and then forces them to do cleaning up.
As punishment, the creative department has to wash the conference hall.
That's not how jobs work. You have a job description and you do that job. If it's an office, usually they have cleaners that come in. The CEO doesn't just get to go around telling people to do random stuff. The people at this office just must get nothing done because they're either being forced to clean by the CEO because they've been mucking around or they're mucking around while they're doing their job.
I dare you to eat a full plate of fruit in 1 minute. If you do it, you'll win a free lunch.
Okay, there's no way you could eat all that in 1 minute. Why would they even try to do that? It takes enough time to eat. Probably half of that couldn't even be eaten in a minute. What, office cafeteria has challenges where you have to eat a lot of food to get more food for free?
Your time starts now. A little more. Come on. They didn't make it in time. You lose. But a plate of fruit is a good lunch. You have to pay for it though.
Well, no kidding they didn't make it in time. There's no way you could eat that in 1 minute. That's so obvious. They should have known that before. Don't take on a food challenge like that. That's their fault.
Sticking to your project development timeline is crucial to business. This curve represents marshmallows eaten per second.
No, it doesn't represent marshmallows eaten per second because it has years on it and then numbers in the thousands. It has nothing on that graph represents marshmallows eaten per second. What are they trying to do there? They could have made a graph that has marshmallows per second. It wouldn't be that difficult.
I dare you to have a marshmallow contest at work.
I dare you to have a marshmallow contest at work and not get fired. So there you go. That was what Woohoo thinks is a good thing to do in your office. Nice dare challenge. If you tried to do this in your office, you'd probably get fired and you'd probably have a lot of your employees dislike you. So if that's your goal, then I would suggest doing all of these. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe.